What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life and TV. I am Poetry. You are here for a recap of Ready to Love, Season 3, Episode 5. I forgot the name of it. I forgot to write it down. But y'all, I'm just going to simply call it, these hoes be lying. Just be lying. Yo, if you wanted to catch my recap and review of Episode 4, go ahead and go back. It might be posted up there as an in-screen card link, whatever. And that way you could hear my thoughts about last week's episode, the whole Alicia scandal, and the things that I found out that I disagree with a lot of these YouTubers are spreading. Yeah, check that out, okay? Y'all know I'm always on the agua. And we start off the episode with a shock to my damn system. May not have been a shock to y'all's, but it's a shock to mine. Blue was walking on the side of the pool to go work out in the morning. And y'all, he had a motherfucking shirt on that didn't show his chest. It wasn't showing his abs. He had a wife beater on to go work out. Now, I can say that I noticed about majority of these men, this has nothing to do with the show. All of them brought fresh kicks. They all brought fresh kicks. Blue shoes looked like he had never walked in them in life. He was on that damn bike trying to get his little steps on. He ain't never put them damn shoes on before in life, or damn sure ain't worked out in them. He damn sure ain't worked out in them. He had on a fresh white wife beater. He had never pulled it out the pack in his life. But that's okay. They on vacation. They are treating this like a vacation, yo. I noticed how all the women dress. They all got 6 in stilettos. Don't nobody sit around there and chill, rock around in no sweats, in a t-shirt. Y'all living at this place for 10 weeks if you make it through the whole process, and ain't nobody bring no regular smuggler clothes. I think Alex probably one I seen the most dressed down with just a t-shirt and some shorts. Maybe Naya thinks she did too, some t-shirts, some shorts when they went out on the water. But the rest of the time, y'all always bougied up. Everybody, the dudes all wearing these, all the ones that were buttoned down, they always got their shirt buttoned down, chest all out, just popping, bam. I was like, anybody else notice that besides me? Y'all always bouged up, everybody. Okay, cool. Anyway, so they out there. Alex and Brian is out there getting their workout, trying to jump a rope. Jump a rope. If you haven't did that shit since you was a teenager or kid, it's hard as fuck. I used to consider myself as a double Dutch queen. Put me in between some damn ropes right now and try to get me to jump. I'm be all over, body fall over my damn feet. Man, all messed up. I'm horrible when it comes to that. But while they was out there, like I say, Blue walked up and got on his little bike, and they decided to bring up Brian's date. How did he, feel about his date with Alicia? And he was like, you know what? He had a really good time. He really enjoyed her company. He said, afterwards he stopped by Alex's room to tell her good night, whatever, and knocked on the door. And Alex was like, yeah, I had my bonnet on and everything. Girl, you had no bonnet on your head. Not in the cut they showed us. You had no bonnet. You was shocked, though. You was like, what is that? Okay. But anyway, so they just laugh and giggle about that, and Blue soaking it all in. I told y'all in the last review that he is a bone carrier. He gossips. He likes to gossip. He got loose lips. You know what I'm saying? He's a run tell that type of motherfucker. And according with the Alicia situation, with him posting about her being 5 months preggers, he backtracking on that. If, like I say, go back to episode 4, you can hear in the opening skit of the doggone recap and review my whole thoughts and opinions and what I found out about that whole situation. Okay, so he all listening, he's soaking it all up. And then we go to Naya and Edwin. I was surprised. Edwin was like, you know what, I think Naya is such a genuine, sweet person. And, so I wanted to get together and talk with her. And we sat down and had breakfast together. Now, that's kind of halfway true. Naya didn't have no food. She didn't have no food. You saw Naya fixing a plate. Naya fixed the plate for Edwin. I told y'all, Naya is the person I like the most on the show right now. She's the person I like the most. She fixed the plate for Edwin. Did not make one for herself. I don't know if she had already ate or she wasn't hungry. She don't eat breakfast food, whatever. But she made a plate for Edwin. Nice. Nice girl, nice. So anywho, they sit down and they chat a little bit about the struggles that they've been through in life. And he talked about his emotional issues dealing with PTSD and why he don't wear his dog tags. Like he had one for his friend and one for himself, and his friend had got lost his life while in service, and he said that dog tag was a reminder of somebody that he missed and he cared about, he loved, but it also was a reminder of the pain. They talked about that. Then Naya talked about the fact that she done had 4 miscarriages, y'all. 4 of them. 4 miscarriages. And then she lost her mother and her grandmother, I believe she said, within 2 months of each other. She wasn't ready for that, so she's had to deal with some struggle and she had to get through some pain. It quickly had to heal herself quickly, and they just talked about being real and real open. And in that moment, Naya said, you know what, I was rocking with Chris because Chris was the one who was attracted to me, but now after sitting down here having this conversation with Edwin, I realized that I need to open my eyes and open my options. I got to really think about some things here. I genuinely like their chemistry together. I don't know what it is about Edwin. Edwin, like I said, he reminds me of Jimmy. If Jimmy, Brent, and Chica got together and made a human being, they would be Edwin. But I think Edwin's whole persona is attractive. Not necessarily, I wasn't necessarily drawn to his face, like, oh, he's fine like that. But something about his persona is attractive. He's real mellow. He has heartfelt conversation. He doesn't just talk about surface shit. Like he, can talk about something with some depth. Edwin, so far, I'm like, and his braces don't throw me off. That I was tripping off the fact that his braces don't throw me off. Because usually I'll be looking at dudes' braces, and if they don't go to the orthodontist often. He keeps his braces together and in check. I was like, the only thing that gets me about Edwin is like he's one of the dudes with the button down. So he always showing his little hairy gray chest. It is not the gray that's throw me off because I like his salt and pepper gray on him. It's the hairy chest. I'm not really a hairy chest fan. Maybe some stubble, some chest stubble, but not like he got a full mat going on there. But some of the ladies like that. I remember Winter saying that that was a turn on for her. Some of the ladies like that. They like that sign of maturity. You know what I'm saying? It's just I just can't do too much her for that. Y'all, I am killing water today. It's real. I done finished this one bottle of water since we've been here. I'm on this next one, and I forgot I had already started this one. Let me finish this one. Okay, so yeah, they vibing, they feeling it. So next up, we have a sit down powwow, so to speak. Alicia, Shay, Joy, Winter, Chris, and Anthony. They're all together in a group session. And Alicia says that she specifically called everybody there to spill some tea. To spill some tea. Now, the tea being spilled was when Brian got done with his date, he slipped into Alex's room and they heard a whole lot of noisations going on up in there. And Brian was supposed to bring his ass back to her room. And she asked Kate, what's his name? Blue. She asked Blue, if a girl invites you back to her room and you don't want to go, then what do you do? And he like, he was tongue-tied. That I don't think that was his response. I just think that he is like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck to say. I don't know what the fuck to say. But in his mind, he's thinking, what the fuck is Brian doing? He said, boy, I thought he left his fuckboy antics back at the crib. Is he really going out like this? He tells this woman he's coming back to her room. He gonna go take a shower and come back in 20 minutes. And he don't return at all. When they see him next, he's going into Alex's room or coming out of Alex's room. I think that's what was going on at the time that they showed. They watched him. I guess they hung in the hallway long enough because you saw Shay and Alicia hanging out in the hallway, just like, really? Y'all too fucking grown for that. If you was not finna confront him when he came out of that room, what you hanging in the hallway creeping for? Go to bed. Sleep on it, come back in the morning if it really bothered you that much. And say, yeah, I saw you last night. But yeah, so they was tripping. So they turned it over to Anthony. And Anthony like, if it was me, I would just let you know I'm not interested, you know. Okay, that would be the most appropriate answer. So then it got on to, well, let's spill some more tea. So Joy says, well, I was sitting down talking to Jay, and Simone came up and she told me, you know that Jay was in Winter's room and I caught them. And I don't know what she was trying to do with the information, what she was trying to get a rise out of me. You a fucking lie. Simone did not come to you and say that shit. Simone said, can I join y'all? Y'all said yes. You was talking about the way things were moving around in the doggone house and how, you know, you was trying to make sure you can comfortably navigate with that. And Simone said, just speaking of that, Jay, she said what she had to say directly to Jay. It may have been in your presence and she may have said that she was going to tell you later on, but she said what she needed to say directly to Jay. She did not come to you on no bullshit talking about, hey, did you know that he went into Winter room half naked? What's up with that? You know, that is not what happened. Not at all. So Winter was like, I thought me and her was cool. And I got a problem with that. I think I need to go talk to her. And Anthony's like, yeah, there's something right with that. That seems shady as hell. She done fucked up with Jay now. Now everybody, their mama, they all saying that she fucked up with Jay. I kind of agree. Because you just put us on blast like that. Maybe Jay was trying to keep it a secret. Maybe Jay wasn't. However, the fact that you just put it out there on Front Street like that in front of Joy is going to give Jay pause. It's going to give Jay pause, I believe. However, in that moment, I like the fact that Jay was like, damn, we ain't talked all day. And now you saying something? Now you want to ask me about Winter? Okay. But still, the way that Joy brought it to the group was that Simone was like, yeah, trying to start some shit between Winter and Joy, which was not the case at all. That is not what fucking happened. Joy, you a bald face ass lie. You bald face ass lie. These hoes lying. They lying. I told y'all last recap and review, Joy was messy as fuck. She's a shit starter. I said that. Okay, so, yeah, of course, Alicia and Shay and the rest of everybody are like, oh, I can't believe she did it. Now they all feeling some kind of way, right? Well, Alicia feels that she needed to talk to Alex. Why? What you need to talk to Alex about? You already know that Alex and Brian was hooking up or meeting up or connecting. What you need to talk to Alex about? Make it make sense. Okay, but she want to talk to Alex, you know, and Winter want to go talk to Simone. Well, Simone is in there playing pool with Brian. And Joy and Winter come in and they go over to the couch and they sit down and they say, we're going to put her in the middle so it won't seem like we're ganging up on her. That seems like a gang up to me. Y'all bitches surrounded me, but that's okay. All right, cool. They was like, yeah, when you get done playing your game, you'll come holler at us for a minute. She's like, okay, cool. You know, Simone is none the wiser. Now, like I say, there was some tea that Simone spilled to me about what happened behind the scenes that made me look at the OWN network like, really? Y'all really pushing this narrative? And I believe her in this instance, but I'm gonna leave it there until she tell me that I can say it. You know what I'm saying? If she wanted everybody to know, she would have posted it directly to me on Twitter instead of going to my inbox. But still, okay, so she goes over there, sits down, and Winter brings up that you went and told Joy about me going into, or Alex coming into my room, and he was only in there for like 3 minutes tops. I mean, if he was in there longer and whatever we was doing, whatever we need to do, that's our business. Why did you feel the need to go and tell Joy? And Joy, like, I think he was trying to start something. And Simone was like, no, that's not what happened. That's not what was going on. She said, I wanted to know. And they kind of cut her off, and it was like, well, I feel some kind of way about it. And so Simone said, the only thing that I regret is how I probably said it. Because I was probably like, yeah, you went in the winter room half naked. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize to you because that might have made you look kind of bad. And I apologize for you if you felt like I was pulling you into something, you know. And then went to say, well, hearing it the way that you just said it, now I really feel some kind of way about it. And then here come the fake tears. And confessional, I always lift up other women, and this and she's just here, just turning me down, making me look like a hoe. I mean, she didn't say those exact words, but that's what she meant. And I'm like, where the fuck is you getting that from? That is not what the fuck happened. You took it that way because you felt fucking convicted. That's what the problem was. You felt convicted in your actions. Because she made the comment about Alex. All three of us, and I think Alicia said this in the conversation. It was Shay saying, well, I think it was some shady shit. She was trying to make sure to knock y'all two out the way. And what I said in the last recap and review, Simone was being put in her place by Winter and Joy. They was trying to make sure that she knew she was number 3 on the list. That they was the two top bitches, you know what I'm saying? Joy number 1, and Winter, she ain't gonna be jealous of Joy because she know her place. But Simone coming here thinking that she got a place over me, that's a problem. So they joined forces together to put Simone in her motherfucking place. I personally felt like Simone shouldn't have gave them no motherfucking apology. I don't give a fuck how you think that made you look. Because my issue was with Jay, and that's who the fuck I took it to. And Anthony had said something like she had a problem with Jay. She should have said it to Jay. She did say it to Jay. It was the way that Joy related it to y'all that made it look like she went to Joy on some messy shit. That is not what the fuck happened. These hoes be lying. These hoes be lying. Speaking of lying, hoe. Denise. Rashid decided to talk to Denise about the narcissist comment. And he sat her down on that same wool shawl. It was the same shawl that Jay took out there when he had his conversation with Winter. I guess they never brought it in the house. It was still sitting there. Because they didn't bring it with them. They sat down on it though. They had a conversation, him and Denise. Denise's fucking hair, I don't know what. It's a cartoon character. Is it like a little dog, the little shaggy dog or whatever? And he's got the bang, not the bang. Why she wearing her bangs like that? OMG. And I was not feeling that lip. I was not feeling that lip on you, Denise. Not at all. It was like tangerine something, and it just, I don't know. It just wasn't working for me. Anywho, girl, you lying ass woman. Where she sat down and said, you know, I heard you made some comments about me being a narcissist, and I wanted to address that. Actually, I think he said some comments that you said about my character, something like that, and I want to address it. And she said, okay, we're going to do this. That's basically what she said. First of all, let me start off. I want to apologize on the behalf of Adriana. I'm not apologizing for shit I said. I'm apologizing for how elementary Adriana's level of understanding is. She said, I'm 39 years old. I done experienced life. I done been through some things. I done met some people. Adriana ain't that much younger than you, sweetheart. She in her 30s too. She ain't that much younger than you. She's an NFL cheerleader, or at least a former one. She done met some people in her life too. Okay, she done been some places too. But she said that Adriana is too young to understand what she done been through. She don't understand her struggles. And Rashid is like, okay, I'm hearing her, listen to her, and I'm hearing her explanation, and I understand what she's talking about and what she's going through about her struggles and everything. It still don't address the fact that what she said about me. She sat there and told that bold-faced liar, I did not call you a narcissist. Yes, the fuck you did. She said to him that what I said was that I know people. I've been through some things. I done dealt with narcissists before, and I see traits that trigger me. And I know when I'm being triggered, and when I see those traits in other people, I can identify them. That's my own shit. That's my own personal dealing. I had nothing to say about you. I wasn't talking about you at all. You lying mother sucker, you. You lie. You hoes lying. We started this whole episode off with these hoes lying. Lying. Oh my gosh. It irked my soul, y'all. It irked my soul. I'm trying not to keep y'all too doggone long, so I kept y'all long on the last video. It irked my soul. So, yeah. Rashid was like, all right, I'm gonna let that go, because, you know, of course, doesn't need always end every conversation. It just is what it is. That on that. That's pretty much what she's saying. Is that on that. And she ain't changing what she's saying, what she think, what she feeling. She really ain't apologizing for her. But she had made sure that she gave that apology for Adriana for being so dumb and stupid and not understanding. Girl, bye. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. So then, I don't remember most of the episode. Who else had dates? Did somebody else have dates or something like that? I don't remember if it was any more dates going on. But they decided to go ahead and have the elimination. The elimination was real early. I was like, damn, they doing this quick. They're going to have the elimination. And of course, you know, I had always said that Shay and Alicia ain't got no connects with people. Oh, no, we had some more stuff happen before the game. Alicia decided to confront Alex. It talked to Alex about the fact that Brian was supposed to come back to her room and he went to your room instead. Yada, yada this, yada, yada that. And so Alex was like, well, maybe you need to have a conversation with him. The look on Alex's face, she was listening to it, but Alex was looking like, why the fuck is she talking to me? That's the look Alex was giving. So Alicia decided to go and have a chit chat with Brian and let him know how she felt about the situation. And, you know, he apologized for misleading her, so to speak. He ain't that into you, Ma. That's pretty much. He said he liked you, he enjoyed your company, but you don't make him feel like Alex does. If Alex was the last person on his mind at the end of the night, then that's what you need to deal with, right? That's what you need to deal with. But Alicia, she was like, told him pretty much, you know what, we through, bro. I can't deal with this. I can't play second fiddle to you. Alicia, how you through with a man that rejected you? I mean, I would say that, you know, maybe he was going to come back. He probably was going to come back. He might have came back later on too. But still, I'm done with you. No, you're not. No, you wouldn't. You was just trying to save face in the face of TV pretty much. So they go on to have this elimination, because I'm finna just go fast forward ahead for the moment. We're finna go in and have this elimination. And majority of the men ain't feeling Shay at all. They show her clips of her just being hella motherfucking goofy. I say, like I said, tipsy and drunk. Somebody else said, yeah, Shay was drunk the whole series. Tipsy and drunk the whole time, it seemed like to me. She was, just from watching her on that other show, Shay was not acting herself. Like, the alcohol was really flowing through her system every fucking episode. She even mentioned earlier that she's the bone collector. That's her job. So, in other words, that's the only reason why you on this show. Because we've been trying to figure out why the fuck you here in the first place. So the bros ain't feeling her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't even the home girl. I'm saying, they consider Danny to be a home girl, and she was too much of a home girl, so that's why they sent her home. Shay ain't even vibing as a home girl. Like, she just annoying the hell out of them. So they want to get rid of her. Alicia, you know, the fact that she confronted Brian about the whole situation, he like, we on a dating show. This is an issue. Alicia was an issue for them, okay? And then Denise. Like I said, you know, I wanted Denise to be gone. But on this particular episode, Shay and Alicia had to be the ones to go. But they brought up the whole narcissist situation. And I wonder how deep they really got into it, or how deep they really got into it. Because Tommy was in the room when she said it. You know, but he said, I'm so sick of, you know, the light skin, dark skin thing. No, talk about what she really said. Let these motherfuckers know that Denise, what she really said. But Kafani was feeling some kind of way. He was feeling some kind of whole way about that shit. So it became Denise, Kafani, Denise and Kafani got together. Shay, who the fuck was telling Shay she had to go home? I don't remember. And Alicia, I don't remember who was telling her she had to go home either. Whatever, I don't remember. And it really ain't important. Alicia and Shay gone. That's pretty much was it. But the whole conversation with Kafani and Denise, that shit right there was like, Denise thought she was really out the door. Kafani was like, look, her, some of your ways, the men ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? You are a tad bit aggressive. You saying things that are really offensive to people. You won't allow me to enjoy the process or be involved in the process. I think that's an issue. The way that Denise was sitting there looking like she was ready to cut him and cut him deep, but she was scared for her life that she was about to go. She was saying, and Calfani actually had a conversation with her that I was like really proud of him. I didn't think he could articulate in that manner. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so in the end, you know, like I say, Alicia and Shay, they got gone. It wasn't nothing real eventful about that whole thing. But they kept the show going after the elimination, that's why I said last episode, why the fuck was this 2 separate episodes? Like, afterward, Denise said, you know what? I need to explore other options. So she decided to go hang out with Anthony. Now, this wasn't a shock to me because Denise had already mentioned earlier, remember when her and Joy's on the pool side, that she liked Anthony. She said she was going to even give a chance to Rashid, but I don't think that's going to happen now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's going to happen now. But she likes Anthony, and Anthony is actually feeling Denise. That was one of the people that was in his top. Like I said, Naya is now going to explore, you know, Edwin a little more. You know, Edwin is feeling Joy and Naya as well. Jay, I think that Simone is done with. And nobody else that we saw really is feeling Simone. We saw her chit-chatting with Brian for the most part. I don't think she's Brian's type. But I don't think anybody else is really feeling Simone. So that's why I think Simone going to be one of the next people to go for real. And that's pretty much was the whole show. It wasn't too eventful for me. Everything happened really in the 4th episode, except that Alicia thought that she was going to beat her. She thought that she wasn't going to get sent home. But she said she going to find her a new boo, a new man, and then she did. Like I say, she got pregnant during the pandemic. She got her some new dick, like she said. So, yeah, I just... Something about this episode was like unnecessary for me. They could have added this shit on the end of episode 4 and called it a day. They really could have. But if there's something that I'm missing, leave it in the comment section. Leave it in the comment section. I'm tired, y'all. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and I got to be at work. I got to get up at 4 and go to work. So I'm tired. I need to go to bed. So I'm thinking it's something that I'm missing. though. Was it something really else really important that happened? No, not that I could see. The hoes was lying. They was just fucking lying, in my opinion. Yeah. That's it, y'all. That's Ready to Love, episode 5. I don't know the name of it. I'll maybe put it in the comment section. Maybe I won't. Talk to y'all later. Hopefully I should be on time next week. Oh my gosh. Keeping up with these videos, it's like, I need to get better. That's all. I'll talk to y'all. See y'all in the next video. Peace.